Mother,
What?
I'm off
Where to?
to the vineyard. Give me a knife.
Nice, nice, nice, nice! Curse them all and directly meant them!
Let's change subject.
And shotguns, and pistols, and little razors, and even hoes and winnowing hooks.
Fine.
Whatever can cut through a man's body. A lovely man, in the flower of his life, who is up to the vines or the olives, because they are his family's,
You have missed the point.
and he doesn't return. Or if he does return, so we can live home with, or a big plate of salt on him, so the body won't swell. I don't know how you can carry a knife about you, or why I have this serpent seed in my kitchen.
Are you done yet?
No! If I lived 100 years, I could speak of nothing else. First, your father, who brought me the scent of carnations and enjoyed me 3 short years. And then, your brother. Is it right? Is it possible that so small a thing as a pistol or a knife can do for a man, a bull of a man? I'll never be quiet. It must pass, but pain still pricks my eyes to the very roots of my hair.
Are we finished?
No, we are not finished. Can anyone give me back your father or your brother? And they talk about prison. But is prison? They still eat there. They smoke. They play their instruments. My dad push up the grass, silent turning to dust. The two who are like flowers, and the killers in the prison cool gazing at the mountain.
What do you want? Do you want me to kill them?
No, no, no. If you want to know, it's this. How can I not speak when you go through that door? It's this. I don't want to carry a knife. It's this. I wish you wouldn't go to the fields.
Come now.
I wish you were a woman. You would not go to the river now, and we would sit and sew.
Mother, what if I took you with me to the vineyard?
What use is an old woman in a vineyard? Are you going to lay me down under the vines?
Old. So old. So very old.
Your father would take me along. He was of true race, good blood. Your grandfather left offspring everywhere. And that's what I love. Man, man, harvest, harvest.
And I, Mother?
You what?
Must I say it again?
Ah,
You think it's wrong?
no.
Then?
I just don't know. Suddenly, it always takes me by surprise. I know she's a good girl. It's true, isn't it? Well-behaved, hard-working. She bakes her own bread, sews her own skirts. And I feel when she's named as if I'd been struck on the forehead with a stone.
That's foolish.
More than foolish. I only have you left. I will be left alone. And I'm sad you are leaving.
But you'll come with us.
No. You can't leave your father and brother here alone. I must go and see them every morning. And if I went away, likely one of the Felixes would die, one of that family of killers. And they would bury him beside them. It must not be. That it must not be. 'Cause I'll dig them up with my nails and shatter them against the wall myself.
Talk about something else.
Forgive me. How long have you known her?
3 years.
3 years. She had a fiancé. No?
I don't know. I think not. A girl needs to take a good look at the man she marries.
Yes. I looked at no one. I looked at your father. And when they killed him, I looked at the wall in front of me. And that's it.
You know my girl is good.
No doubt. But I don't think I know who her mother was.
What does that matter?
Son,
What do you want?
it's okay. All right. When do you want me to ask them for her?
Is Sunday fine?
I'll take her the studded earrings. They're heirlooms. And you can buy for her,
You know the best.
buy her embroidered silk stockings. And for yourself, 2 sweets. 3. You are all I have.
I'm off. Tomorrow I'll go see her.
Yes. And then make me happy with 6 grandchildren at the very least. Now that your father is no longer here.
The first one is for you.
Yes, but also have girls. So that we can sit and sew and be tranquil.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sure you'll grow to like my bride.
I like her.
How are you?
As you see,
I was down at the shop and came to see you. We live so far apart.
it's been 20 years since I've been to the top of the street.
Yeah, you're right.
You think so?
Things happen. 2 days ago, they brought my neighbor's son home with both his arms mangled by the harvester.
Rafael?
Yes. And what will he do now? I often think your boy and my boy are better where they are, asleep and at rest, and not exposed to being made useless.
All that's just talk. There is no consolation.
And your son?
He just went out.
At last, he'll buy the vineyard.
He had luck.
Now, he'll marry.
Listen,
Tell me.
do you know my son's fiancée?
Good girl.
But
But you can say anyone knows her well. She lives with her father, way off miles from the nearest house. But she's a good girl, accustomed to solitude.
and her mother?
Oh, I knew her. Beautiful. Her face shone like a saint. But she was not to love Martin. She didn't love her husband.
Ugh, the things people know.
Pardon me. I mean no offense, but it's true. There is no talk of whether she was a discipline or not. There was nothing of that. She was proud.
Always the same.
Well, you asked me.
I wish no one knew anything about them. The living one or the dead one. That they were like 2 thistles, no one noticed, and pricked if anything came near.
Yeah, you're right. Your son is a catch.
He is worth taking care of. I heard that the girl had a fiancé a while back.
She was about 15. He was married 2 years ago to a cousin of hers, in fact. Nobody remembers the betrothal.
How come you remember then?
You asked me.
Everyone wants to know about what affects them. Who was the boy?
Leonardo.
Which Leonardo?
Leonardo, the Felix family.
A Felix?
Woman, what do you hold Leonardo guilty of? He was barely 8 at the time of the troubles.
You're right. But I hear the name Felix. That same Felix fills my mouth with mud, and I have to spit it out. Spit it out or kill them all.
Because what good does that do?
Nothing. But you understand?
Don't stand in the way of your son, please. Say nothing to him. You are old. I too. You and I must be silent.
I am to say nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing.
and sleep at the silver back. We went down to the river. Oh, how he went down. His blood ran deeper, deeper than the water. Sleep, carnation, and dream. The horse will not drink from the stream. Sleep, my Lord, sleep. The horse begins to reap. Evil too was black under the branches where it reached the bridge. Don't come here. Wait. Close the window with branches of trees and rings of branches. What is dream in his long tail, in his green pie? Sleep, carnation, and dream. The horse will not drink from the stream. Sleep,
My child is
Lord, sleep.
Horse, my child, has a soft
The horse
Very
begins
sorry,
to
son.
reap.
a proud horse that wouldn't leave the water. My child is sad.
And steep at the silver back. He went down to the river. Oh, how he went down. Go up to the mountain, through the somber valley, where the wild mare is. Sleep, carnation, and dream. The horse will not drink from the stream. Sleep, my horse, sleep. The horse begins to reap. My child is asleep. My child is silent.
And the child?
Asleep.
He has not been well. He cried all night.
He's as fresh as a rose today. And you, did you go to the blacksmith?
I've just come from there. I've been reshoeing that horse for 2 months now. And he's always casting one. They must catch on the stones.
Couldn't be you riding too hard?
No, I barely ride him.
Yesterday the neighbor said you were seen at the edge of the plain.
Who said that?
The woman picking capers. It really surprised me. Was it you?
No. What would I be doing in that wasteland?
That's what I said. But the horse was soaked in sweat.
You saw him?
No. My mother did. You weren't home for lunch.
I was at the corn factors, weighing the weight. There's always a delay.
And the price was good.
It was fair.
I could do with a new dress. And the baby I kept with ribbons.
You know, I'll just go and see him.
So, who's been racing that horse then? It's down there, it's louder, it's idling in its head as if it's coming from the ends of the earth.
Me.
He's yours, forgive me.
He was having the wheat rain.
He can go back there as far as I'm concerned.
Have you heard? My cousin is getting engaged.
When?
Tomorrow. The marriage will be in a month. I hope they all win.
I'm not so sure.
I don't think the mother's too satisfied with the marriage.
And perhaps she is right. That girl is a worry.
I don't like you both thinking him of a good girl.
But when he says so, it's because he knows her. Wasn't she your girlfriend for 3 years or so?
Yes, but I have finished with her.
Fine.
What, are you going to cry? Hey, stop that!
Señora! Señora! Señora, señora!
What is
Bridegroom's down at the shops and he's buying the best of all they have.
He's alone.
No, with his mother. Very grey, very tall. But what luxury! They had plenty of money. And they bought silk stockings. Ay, what stockings? Stockings girls dream about. Look, you can see a swallow here, a boat here, and here a rose.
Child,
A rose with its pollen and stem. Ay, all in silk.
they will unite to find fortunes.
I came to tell you what they have been buying.
Well, it does not matter to us.
I am sorry.
Leonardo, she didn't deserve that.
Leave her alone.
Why do you have to be so unpleasant to people?
I didn't ask for your opinion.
What's wrong? What eyes are smiling inside that head of yours? Don't push me off. So, knowing nothing.
Leave me alone, please.
No, I want you to look at me and tell me.
I'm off.
Where are you going?
Can't you be quiet?
Did you bring your watch?
Yes,
We must live in good time. What distance these people live?
but their land is good.
Good, but too remote. 4-hour journey, and not a house or a tree.
These are the dry plains.
Your father would have covered it with trees.
Without water,
He would have found some. The 3 years he was married to me, he planted 10 cherry trees, 3 walnut trees by the mill, a whole vineyard, and an orpion, the one they call the Jupiter plant, which has purple leaves, which dried up.
she must be getting ready.
Oh, Senora. A long journey, huh?
4 hours.
You must have come the long way round.
I am too old now to come through the fields by the river.
It makes her ill.
I see. A fine crop of grass this year, huh?
Fine indeed.
In my day, this land wouldn't yield grass. We had to labor over it and shed tears to get anything from it.
It does now. But don't worry, I will not come cast for anything.
You are rich, right? Vineyards are worth a fortune. Each plant is like a silver coin. What I feel is that you understand. Our lands are too far apart, and I like everything joined together. There's a thorn in my heart, a little plot that is reproach in the middle of my fields, that no one can sell for all the gold in the world.
That's always the way.
Yes, if you could harness 20 pair of oxen to drag your vineyards and lay them on a slope over here, what happiness!
Why is that?
What's mine is hers, what's yours is his. That's why, to see everything joined together. Because to join things is beautiful.
It will be less work.
When I'm dead, you can sell it and buy over here.
Sell? Sell? No, buy everything. If I had sons, I would have bought everything from the mountains to the river. Because it is not such good land, but strong arms can make it good, and nobody comes by your crops to steal. You can sleep peacefully.
You know why I've come?
Yes,
Well,
they have talked it over. It seems fine to me.
my son is fit and able.
My daughter the same.
My son is handsome. He has never known a woman. His honor is brighter than a white sheet in the sun.
What can I say of my girl? She's up at 3 in the morning start to make breakfast ready. She's soft and gentle as wool. She embroiders all sorts of embroidery. She can even cut her up with her teeth.
God bless their house.
May God bless it.
When do you want the wedding to be?
Next Thursday.
Yeah, the day she will be just 22.
22. That would be my eldest son's age if we had lived. He would be alive, warm and vibrant as he was, if man had not invented knives.
You shouldn't dwell on it.
Every minute, and on heart.
Thursday then, is that right?
That's right.
We and the children will go to the church by car, as it's a fair distance, and the rest by cars and on horseback.
Agreed.
I'm sure you will like her.
Come to me. Are you happy?
Yes, Senora.
Don't be so serious. In the end, she will be a mother to you.
I am happy. Why I said so is because I want to be married.
Natural. Look at me.
Oh, she is the image of my wife.
Yes. What lovely eyes. You know what marriage is, little one?
I know.
It's a man and children, and a 2-foot wall against all the rest.
Is anything more required?
No. How happy you'll be. How happy.
I know my duty.
Here are some presents for you.
Thank you.
I'll come tomorrow
What time?
at 5.
I'll be waiting for you.
When I have to leave you, I feel a great chill and a sort of note in my throat.
We must go. The sun won't wait.
When you're my husband, you won't feel so.
That's so.
Dargon? I'm longing to see the presents. Oh, leave them be. Child, show me. I don't wish to. The presents at least. I said no. For heaven's sake. Oh, well. It seems you don't want marriage gifts. Child? What's wrong? Do you think your reign is over? Don't think so at all. Where is it? Money. Let's see the presents. Leave them be. No, just leave them be. Leave them, I said. You're stronger than a man. Haven't I done a man's work? If only I were one. Don't talk to me like this. Speak of something else. Did you hear the horse in the night? What time? At 3. It must have been a horse that straight from the herd. No, it carried a rider. How do you know? Because I saw him. Was it my fiancé? No. No, it wasn't him. Who was it? It was Leonard. Liar! Liar! Liar! What are you coming here for? Perhaps for wine? Oh, Simon! Stand your tongue! Look, lean out. that him?
It was. My mother. She came from a place where there were many trees. Rich land.
She was so full of life.
But she wasted away here,
Perfect.
as we all waste away. Even the walls are on fire. Don't talk so hard.
It's so that I can get this very right. Look at you. You are so beautiful.
Finish my hair.
I'm going to play someone plus.
Give it me.
Much is it, child?
Leave me alone.
Give me the blossom. But, child, that's tempting fate. Throwing your garland on the ground. Don't you want to be married? Speak. You can still say no.
It's clouded. And it's ill wind at the heart of it. Who does not feel it?
But you love your man.
I love him.
Yes, it's true.
But it's such a huge step.
You have to take it.
And I promised I would.
Let the bride wake on her wedding day. Let the world's rivers carry her garland. Let her wake to the branches and sprays of the flower laurel. You?
Yes.
The first?
Was I not invited?
Yes.
So I came.
And your wife?
I'm on horseback. She's coming by road.
You will kill that beast overriding it.
When it's dead, it's dead.
Nobody's allowed to ask.
And the bride?
I'm going to dress for myself now.
The bride. She must be happy.
And the child?
What child?
Your son.
Ah,
Let the bride wake on her wedding day.
let the bride wake on her wedding day. The bride, she will wear a large garland, no? It shouldn't be too large. A little one would suit her much better. And has the bridegroom brought the orange blossom yet for her corsage?
Wait, he has brought it.
What?
What did you ask? If you have brought the orange lesson? Have you a reason?
None. What reason should I have? You, who know me, know that I have no reason. Tell me then, what did I mean to you? Try and exercise your memory. Ah, a pair of oxen and a miserable shack wasn't enough for you, if that's the trouble.
Why are you here?
To witness your marriage.
Oh, just as I witnessed yours!
Forced to it by you, tied by both hands. They may kill me now, but they daren't show me contempt. Though, with their silver that shines so bright, they show contempt to everyone.
That's a lie!
I don't want to discuss this, because I'm a hot-blooded man, and I don't want the whole place to hear my voice.
Oh, I can shout louder!
This is pointless! You can't tell what's gone.
You're right. I shouldn't even be speaking to you. But my spirit's angry that you come spy on me at my wedding and deliberately ask about the orange blossom. Go and wait for your wife outside.
Can't you not even speak to one another?
No, you can't. They're coming. Go
You
now.
know, after my marriage, I thought, day and night, about who was to blame. And every time I thought about it, the guilty one also. For there's always a guilty party.
A man? on horseback. He can go anywhere and knows how to put pressure on the woman lost in a wasteland. But I have my pride, and this is my wedding, and I will lock myself away with my husband, whom I must love above all other things.
Pride won't serve you.
Don't come near.
To be silent and consumed by fire is the worst punishment on earth. The one that we inflict on ourselves. What good was pride to me not seeing you lying there night after night? None at all. It only served to stoke the flames higher. Because one thinks time is a cure and the walls will shut things out. But they won't. They won't. When the flames reach the heart, they can never be quenched.
I must now listen to you. I understand your word. It's as though I drank a bottle of something sweet and lay on a carpet of roses. And I'm dragged down. And no one drowned me.
Enough, enough, leave now, enough!
This is the last time I'll speak to her, don't you worry.
I know it's madness. And I know it causes me pain, deep in my heart. But here I am. I'm listening meekly. Watching him. Watching him throw his arms about.
No peace till I have said the words. I'm married. Now you marry.
And she will be married. Go now. Get down. Come on. Go, go, go.
Let the bride wake.
Let the bride wait on her wedding day. Let the wheel turn, our garlands display.
Let the bride wait.
Let her awake beneath the green branch of flowering laurel. Let her wake to the branches and sprays of the laurel flower.
Let her awake with floating hair, a singlet of snow, shoes gleaming with silver, and on her brow, jasmine.
Sweet girl, while the moon shines.
Let the bride wake, let her wedding spill out over the fields, with dishes of flowers and loaves of delight.
Let the bride wait.
The bride has put on her white garland, the bridegroom brings on her silver and clothes. Let the dove wake, let her wedding spill out over the field. The bride, the white bride, today a maiden, tomorrow a wife. Come, dark-haired girl, with your silken train. Awake, bride, awake, blossom fills the air.
A tree I would embroider with gems and ribbons. Love in each gem with joy all around.
Let the bride wait.
The wedding is come when you will love. Come, dark-haired girl, come, flower of the mountain. Here is the groom.
Why are you wearing those shoes?
They are more comfortable.
What are those two here?
They are family. Today the day of forgiveness.
I'll tolerate, but I don't forgive.
Let's go quick to the church.
You are in a hurry?
Yes, I want to be your wife and be alone with you. And hear no voice but yours.
I want that too.
And I only want to see your eyes. And for you to hold me so tight that even if my dead mother called me, I could not break free of you.
My arms are strong. I'm going to hold you for next 40 years.
Forever. Let's go
Where?
To the church. But don't right there. Come with me.
Why can't?
How else?
I'm not the man to go boycott.
And I am not the woman to go to a wedding without my husband. I can't take much more.
Me neither.
Why do you look at me like that? With daggers in your eyes.
Let's go.
I don't know what's happening. But I think, and don't wish to think, I know one thing. It's over already. And I have a child. And another on the way. Let's go, you say. The same fate overtook my mother, but I am not moving from here. Oh, the bride. You seem to sail like a star through the air. I flew from my house too. Just like that, with the whole world before me.
Let's go.
But together.
Yes! Come on!
At last.
Are we the first to return?
No, Leonardo arrived a few minutes ago with his wife. He drove like a demon. His wife nearly died of fright. He traveled the road as though he was galloping on horseback.
He is looking for trouble. Only bad blood there.
What kind of blood do you expect? His whole family has it. It's from his great-grandfather, who began their murderous ways, and the rest of the evil race inherited it with their knives and their false smiles.
Forget about all that.
I grieve to the depths of my being. When I'm confronted with them, I only see the hand that murdered my loved ones. You see me? Am I mad? Well, it's madness not to have screamed out all that my heart should. There's a cry in my heart every moment against the ones who should be punished and wrapped in their shrouds. But they leave me with my dead, and I have to be silent. And then people criticize.
You know what? This isn't the day to raise such things.
When the conversation was that way, I had to speak up. And today above all, because there will be no one left in the house but me.
Hoping for fresh company.
That's my dream. Grandchildren.
I hope they have plenty. As you know, this land needs unpaid labor. That labor, they must wage war on the weeds and thistles and the stones that emerge from nowhere. That labor must come from the owners. Punish it, tame it, and sow the seed. They need a host of sons.
And daughters. Men are creatures who pass on the wind. They are forced always to deal with weapons. But girls need never set foot in the street.
I'm sure they will have one.
My son will do well by her. He's from good stock. His father could have had many sons with me.
What I mean is that thing could be done in a day. 2 or 3 full-grown men would be produced straight away.
But it's not like that. It's so slow. That's why it's so terrible to see the blood of a single one spilled on the ground. It's a fountain that spurts for a moment, but has cost years of our lives. When I reached my son, he was lying in the middle of the street. I moistened my hand with blood and tasted it with my tongue because it was mine. You don't know what that means. in a monstrance of crystal and topaz, could place that herb soaked with blood.
We must wait. My daughter is both heavy, and your son is strong.
I trust so.
Thank you.
Thank you. What are you thinking about?
I'm not thinking about anything.
So many blessings can weigh heavy. As lad, ignore any weight. You should be light as a dove.
Will you stay here tonight?
No, I should be home.
You should stay.
Thank you, Father.
You like the orange blossoms?
Yes.
They're real wax. They'll last forever. I would have liked to cover your whole dress with them.
There was no need.
Will you be happy with my cousin?
I'm sure I will.
Just the two of you here, not going far, creating a home. I wish I only two lived out here.
Why not buy some fields? Hill land is cheap, and it's out here for raising children.
Well, we've no money, and the way we are going.
Leonardo is a good worker.
Yes, but he likes to chop and change too much, putting from one thing to another. It's not nice. And
Thank
Leonardo?
you.
I haven't seen him.
Hold on.
Don't do that!
Are you frightened of me?
Oh, it's you.
Who else would it be? Your father or me?
That's true.
Except that your father will have embraced you more gently,
That's for certain.
because he's old.
Don't!
Why not?
Because of all the guests. Someone might come in.
Why not? It's sanctioned.
Yes, but wait. Later.
What's wrong? You seem troubled.
It's nothing. Don't leave me.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but have you seen my husband?
No.
It's just that I can't find him anywhere, and his horse is not in the stable either.
He will have taken us for a gallop.
I'll go and look.
Children, are you happy?
I wish it was over. The bride is a little tired.
Child? What is it? It's like a throbbing in my head.
A bride from those hills should be tougher than that. You are the one to cure it. Now she is yours.
Let's go and dance.
No, I want to lie down for a while.
I'll keep you company.
What? With all the guests still here? What would people say? Let me be just quiet for a while.
Whatever you wish. But don't let it take all night.
I'll be fine later.
My son,
Where have you been?
wondering about you and Dad. Are you pleased?
Yes.
And your wife?
It's a difficult day for brides.
We are looking for the bride. Please. A difficult day? It's the best one of course. For me, it was like coming into an inheritance. It's like plowing the fresh earth and planting new crops.
You are leaving?
Yes. I need to be home.
Alone?
Alone? No. My head is full of thoughts, of man, and conflict.
Conflict that is no longer conflict, though.
That's not like is. Conflict.
Whatever you say.
Try to be affectionate towards your wife. But if she gets a bit of herself or turns awkward, give her a little caress, a bite, and then follow it with a gentle kiss. She won't be upset, because she'll know that you are a man or master, Who gives the orders? I learned that from your father. And now that he's no longer here, I must teach you how to be firm with her.
I'll do just as you say.
My daughter.
She went in.
She's not there.
And the little one? Where is she?
Has anyone seen the bride?
She must get up to the veranda.
She was not there.
Where can she have gone?
What is all this? Where is your daughter?
Where can she go?
They have fled. They have fled. She lowered on his horse. She was holding him tight. I saw them both fight the way.
No, that's not true. Not my daughter.
Yes, your daughter. The child of the suspect mother. And he is the same. She's my son's wife now.
We will hunt them down!
No, Ara, please, wait, don't, wait, no, please, don't, please.
Have they found them?
Not yet. But they are searching everywhere. They'll find me.
They are closing from all directions. When the moon rises, they'll see them.
They ought to let them go. The world is large. There is room for all.
But they will kill them.
They followed their inclination. They were right to flee.
They tried to deceive themselves, but in the end, blood grew stronger.
Blood.
They followed the urge of their blood.
What's blood? That sees the light. The earth soon drinks.
Sad! Better to die of loss of blood than live with poison in your veins. Shh. Why? What do you hear?
Frogs! Cicadas! And the night, lying in wait.
Horse.
No,
Ah! Then she is making love to her.
her body is his, and his is hers.
They will hunt them down and kill them.
But their blood will have mingled, and they'll be like 20 vessels through dry streams. There is heavy cloud. Perhaps the moon will be hidden.
The bridegroom will find them, moon or no moon. I saw him leave, like a raging meteor, his face ashen, revealing the family destiny.
A family that dies in the street.
That's it!
Do you think they'll break through the circle?
Turkey. There are knives and guns in a 3-mile circuit.
He rides a fine horse.
But with a woman! The moon is coming out!
The moon rises. Moon of the sharp night.
Full of blood with jasmine,
Moon alone. Moon of the green light.
silvering the bride's face.
Ah, pale moon. Leave the dark branch to love.
A sad moon, leave the dark ranks to love.
White swan in the river, the eye of the cat falls down in the waves. Am I? They cannot hide. Who can escape? open roofs and breasts where I can be warmed. My sunlit metals seek the crown of the fire among streets and mountains. But I bring to snow to their shoulders of jasper, and I float cold and harsh the depths of the lakes. But this night my cheeks will be stained with red blood, and the reeds clustered in the sweats of air. I have no shadow, nowhere they can hide. My rays must shine everywhere in dark of the lakes. Spread a humoro down. Who is that hiding? Speak up! No, there is no escape. I'll make the horse clean without fear of diamond.
The moon is gone, and they're nearby. They'll not leave here. The sound of the river, it will drown in the sound of the tree, the broken flight of their cries. Chests and the white sheets ache awake on the empty bedroom floor. Heavy corpses with slashed throats. Not a bird will stir, and the breeze will sweep the sound of their cry away with her in the black trees, or buried down deep in gleaming mud. The moon, the moon, the moon.
They are near enough. Some by the hill, dressed by the river. I like their web. What do you need?
Nothing.
The air is hardening and the blade.
Like their waistcoats, pluck out the button, so that later the knives will know the road.
Let them die slowly. Let the blood seep through my fingers. A delicate whisper. Already my ashen valleys are stirring. They yearn for their fun. Its quiver flow.
Swiftly. What? Did you hear me? They must not escape. Now, silence.
I'm sure I will find them here. This arm? This is the arm of my brother, of my father, of all my family is dead. What is it?
I'm cold.
Where are you traveling to?
Far from here.
Where are you from?
From there. From afar.
Have you seen a man and a woman riding a horse?
Wait. A handsome young man. Handsomer still if he were sleeping.
Answer me. Have you seen them?
Wait. What will show? Wouldn't you prefer life let him live and
ask if we have seen them. Have they passed that way?
They have not. But they're descending the hillside. Can't you hear them?
No.
Do you know the way?
I'll find it, come what may.
Follow me.
Hush.
I'll go from here. Go back. I want you to go.
Hush, I said.
With your feet, with your hands if you can, cut from my arm's neck. The chain you have set there. Leave me forgotten in my house of earth. And if you won't kill me like a nascent viper, place in the bride's hands the stack of your rifle. Oh, what grief, what fire rests through my head, what glass cuts on my tongue.
There is no living back. Hush. They are encircling us, and I must take you with me.
Then it will be by force!
By force? Who was it that first slipped down the stairs?
I did.
Who put a fresh bridle on the horse?
I did. It's true.
And whose hands fastened my spurs?
These hands, which are yours, and which, if they could, would quail the blue branches and the stir of your wings. I love you. I love you. Go, for if I could only kill you, I wrap you in a shroud with violet fringes. Oh, what grief, what fire runs through my head.
What glass cuts at my tongue? Because I wish to be away from you. I built a wall of stone between your house and mine. And every time I saw you from afar, I threw sand in my eyes. Then I climbed on my horse, and the horse came to your door. With the silvery pins of your wheel, my blood turned to darkness. And my dreams, they filled my flesh with the rank odor of weeds. But the guilt of it isn't mine. The guilt belongs to this earth. It is the perfume that rises from your breasts and your hair.
What madness? I wish neither bad nor bore from you. Yet there is no hour of the day that I don't want to see you. And you draw me, and I go. And you tell me to return, and I'll follow you through the air. Like a straw lost in the wind. I left a fine man behind, and all his family there, in the midst of the wedding, dressed in my wreath of flowers. But you'll suffer for it, and I don't want you to. Leave me! Go far away! There's none here to defend you!
The birds of the morning are stirring in the trees. The night itself is dying in a hard edge of stone. Let's find a dark corner where I can always love you, where people will not matter, nor the venom they engender.
And I will sleep at your feet to watch over your dreams. Naked I lie on the ground. It's like a bitten heat. That's what I am. I see you, and your beauty makes me burn.
One fire lights another. One tiny flame destroys the whole crop. Let's go.
Where will we go?
Wherever the man is circling just can't go! Or I can gaze at you.
Take me from fair to fair. All honest woman's shame so the people can stare. With my bed and sheet. Like a banner in the wind.
I too would leave you if I thought as they do. Wherever you go, I'll follow. You two, take a step. Come. Splinters of moonlight pierce my waist and your hips.
Does he hear?
Someone comes.
Go! Go! It's right I should die here. With my feet in the water, with thirst out in my hair, and leaves to mourn, a lost girl and a maiden.
Hush. They won't hear us.
Go now! Go!
Silence! You go first. Go on, I say.
Both together.
Very well. And if they part us, then I'll be dead.
And I too shall die.
What happened there among the dark ones? What happened there that no one's returned?
I want to turn back. I want to know.
You take to your house, bravely alone in your house, to grow old and to weep through the locked door. Never, not dead or alive, we will nail shut the window. Let the rain in the night fall over the bitter glass.
What could have happened?
Your children are yours only. Hide your face in a veil. On the bed, make a cross of ash, where his pillow lay.
I saw them. They come. Two turns, quiet at last, between great stones. Quiet between horses' hooves. Dead in the beauty of night. Dead, yes, dead. Crushed flowers they left, their teeth like two fists of hardened snow. The bride returned, her hair, her dress dyed with blood. Covered with blankets they come, on shoulders of handsome lad, on golden flower, black sand.
Flower of gold, they carry it down from the river. Dark-haired the one, dark-haired the other. Let the nightingale of shadow fly and call to the flower of gold.
Is there no one here? My son should have been here, but now my son is an armful of withered flowers. Now my son is a dark voice behind the mountains. Will you be quiet? I'll have no tears in this house. Your tears are tears from your eyes. Nothing more. But mine will flow when I'm alone. From the soles of my feet. From the root. And they'll flow hot as blood. Here where I am, and in peace. They're all dead now. I'll be able to sleep, free of the fear of guns and knives. Other women will lean from their windows, sleepless, drenched by the rain, to catch sight of their son's face. But not I. No. My dreams will be the cold dough of marble, carrying flowers of frost to a graveyard. But no, not a graveyard. No grave. It's a couch of earth, a bed to cradle them, and rock them under the sky. Take your hands from your face. The days to come will be terrible days. The earth and I, my grief and I, and these four walls must be calm, because neighbors will come, and I don't wish them to see me so wretched, so poverty-stricken, a woman without a single son to clasp to her breast.
I've come.
Who is it?
Don't you see?
That's why I ask who you are. To pretend I don't know. To avoid sinking my teeth in your throat. Viper. Look at her. Here she stands. She weeps. And I hold her. And I fail to tear her eyes out. I don't understand it myself. Did I not love my son enough? In her honor. Where is her precious honor now?
I came here so that you could kill me, so that they could take me with them. But not with your bare hands. With shears, with a stick, with whatever force might break my bones. I want you to know, in your anger, that I am pure, and that they will bury me without any man having gazed on the whiteness of my breast.
Be silent. What does that matter to me?
Because I everything, Heather. Irene! Oh, you too? You would have gone. I was a woman of fire. Wounded inside and out. And your son was a stream of water that could give me sons, land, hell. But the other was a dark room that brought me the murmur of its reeds and a song of being cleansed tears. And I went with your son, who was like a child born of water, cold. Oh, but the other sent flocks of birds that prevented me walking, and sent frost into the wounds of a poor withered woman, a girl scorched by the flames. I did not want But the other, he seized me in his arms, like the wave of the sea, struck me like a kick of a mule, and I must be dragged along forever, forever, forever and ever, even if I have been old, and all your sons had held me back by the hair.
She is not to blame. No, I. Who is that? Fine whore. Light sleeper she is. Who throws away her orange blossom to seek the corner of the bed formed by another woman?
No more! No more. No more. Take your revenge. Here I am. Look how tender my throat is. It would cost you less effort to cut it than kill a dahlia in your garden. But what you say is not so. I am as chaste and pure as a newborn babe, and with the power to prove it. Light a fire. Let's put our hands into its flames. You for your son, and I for my body. You'll be the first to withdraw.
What does your purity matter to me? What does your death matter? What does nullity after nullity matter to me? Blessed are the crops, because my sons lie beneath them. Blessed is the rain, because it moistures their faces. Blessed is God, who unites us in rest.
Let me weep with you.
Weep, but over there.
He was the finest of all, who now is among us. Through fairs and mountains and women's arms he rode. And now, the months of midnight, a fair crown o'er his brow.
Sunflower of your mother, mirror of all the earth, set a cross on his breast of bitter oleander, sheet now to cover thee, a sheet of gleaming silk, and water there to weep between his quiet hands.
Let 4 boys carry them on their weary shoulders.
Let 4 young men carry death through the air.
With a knife, with a little knife that barely sits in hand. 2 men killed for love, with a knife, with a little knife that barely sits in hands, but penetrates deep through the started flesh to reach the point where it trembles and mashed, the dark root of a cry.
And this is a knife. A little knife that barely sits in the hand. A fish without scales. Or the river. So that one fine day, with this knife, we're quenched 2 strong men whose lips turn yellow.
With a little knife that scarcely sits in the hand, but penetrates, chill, through the started flesh, to reach the point where it trembles and mashed, the dark root of a cry. Doktor Sanat Sait Alman'ı sahneye davet ediyorum. Kendisi değerli yönetmenimiz Erdi Mamikoğlu'na teşekkür yazısını takdim edecek.
Tebrikler, harikasınız. Hepiniz harikasınız.
Bravo!
İzninizle bir iki şey söyleyeceğim ben de. İnanılmaz çalıştılar gerçekten. Hepsi çok fazla efor sarf ettiler. Ve bugünkü oyunu çıkardılar ortaya. Ama hani benim için çok özel, yani bugüne kadar çalıştığım en iyi asistan bu ekipteydi. Ben özellikle teşekkür ederim. Burada ne görüyorsunuz? Perdeler, bu duvar, kanat, ay, bütün her şeyi evde yaptı. Vallahi. Bütün ekibe çok teşekkür ederim. Bu şansı bana verdiği için Gül Hoca'ya teşekkür ederim. Çok sağ olun geldiniz.